Casanova 2 times.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to VladTV.
Glad to be here. Thank you. Appreciate
Of course,
you.
man. Of course. The buzz, I feel it building. I feel it.
I'm shaking New York up.
Yeah, as you should.
Mm-hmm.
We need a little shaking up out here, you know what I'm
Little
saying?
stir. Yeah, of course.
So let's start from the beginning. You grew up in Flatbush.
Yes, Flatbush, 21st and Church.
Yep. Yeah, I used to live on Church and East 18th.
Okay, that's down the block.
Yeah.
About St. Paul's.
Yeah, I stayed
by
there.
the train station.
Yep, right there by the train station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stayed there for a few months, and I had to get the fuck up out of there.
The danger zone.
It was a little too, because I just moved to New York. Yeah, this was 2002, and my man let me sleep on his couch. I was homeless pretty much back then, so I was on there, and it was, I think someone threw a bottle at me coming off the train one day, and I said, okay.
The train station was the most deadliest part.
Yeah.
Because you was getting robbed going to the train station or leaving the train station. That's
Right.
where everybody used to wait.
It was like a liquor store right there. There was a bunch of dudes in the liquor store. They threw a bottle at me.
Then the corner store after the liquor store.
Exactly. I said, man, there was crackheads going up and down the street. I think
This
I was
ain't for me, right?
Nah, I said, no, I'm good.
You got your ones up and got the fuck out of there.
I got the fuck up out of there. I said, I'm good. This is a little too real for me, man. That was the only time I actually lived in the hood, was that time.
Yeah.
And I said, man.
But you gotta start from there, because then you get to
Yeah.
appreciate what you're looking at now.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Now, growing up during that era, like, what was it like?
It was fun. At the time, when you describe fun, like trouble was fun, you know? I guess you had to go through certain things to understand what fun is and what fun it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But it was fun, you know? You catch a couple robberies, you know, you go buy some sneakers, Mother's Day or Valentine's Day, you rob the Mexican guy for all the flowers. You know, everything was fun. Halloween, you throwing eggs, you know, at everybody, civilians, whoever. It was fun until you got to that age where you like, hold on, this, I'm going to jail now. You know what I'm saying?
So you actually had a good family.
Yes.
And your parents made money.
Yes.
How you go from that to robbing people?
Because when you and that's the importancy of raising your kids outside the hood, because the average kid just want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? So if my mom's giving me everything, but my other friend is robbing it, I'm just like, shit, that's cool. That's cool to do. So I might as well go rob with you, and my mom's gonna get it for me anyway, so I just got extra. You know what I'm saying? And like,
You're just greedy.
yeah, at the time you don't know, you don't understand greedy. You just understand fun, the rush, being down, you know what I'm saying? Getting credit, being praised. You know, like you don't get praised for being good in the hood. Niggas is like, he's a cornball.
Right.
Look at him, he got an A. And like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to get A, you get a C just to be down with everybody. Like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, don't go to class. Class is not cool. Like, let's go to the hallway. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna play some dice. We're gonna have fun. Everything dumb was fun, you know? So.
Right, except when you go to prison, it's not fun anymore.
No, it's fun too.
It's fun too.
It's fun. Prison was fun.
Okay.
See, everything stops being fun when you have something to live for. You get it? It's like,
So you just didn't give a fuck.
you don't care. Like, nobody really tells you, or you don't want to hear nobody saying, yo, listen, this is not the way to go. You're gonna end up in jail, you're gonna die, and then picture me telling somebody that knows me. I'm like, what? You was out here, don't think you good now. You was out here mobbing and robbing. Now you got out the hood, you think that's what I'm gonna say, because I said it. They used to be like, chill, Cash, you bugging, man. You gonna die out here, man. You wasn't saying that when you was gang banging, or you wasn't saying that when you was in these streets. I gotta survive, you know what I'm saying? But let me finish what you're saying.
No, So you were robbing people from what age? Like, how old were you when you had your first robbery?
My first robbery was probably like at 11.
11 years old.
Yeah, 11.
And what did you use to rob the person?
It was like a couple of. At first, it started like at the train station. It used to be like a Mexican to come off of work, and it used to be like 7 of us. We know like everybody get paid on Friday, so we'd be like, fuck it. We know they got money. Usually they usually be drunk coming off the train station. We would just probably jump on them, take his wallet, run. You know, little kid stuff. I never robbed a lady in my life. I don't condone that. But that's the age where, and I'm lying. I started stealing sneakers first.
Okay.
Like Jordans again. Jordans used to come out so rapidly. My mother had money, but she used to be like, "You just got one last week." So then my friends used to be like, "Your mom buy you sneakers?" I'm like, "Yeah, she give me all my Jordans, everything." He like, "You don't need that. All you gotta do is wait on the line, wait for somebody to order your size, and then when they order it, snatch it and run." So that's what I started doing. I had so much sneakers. My mom was like, "Where you getting these sneakers from, boy?" I'm like, "My friend just giving it to me, Ma. I don't know. Their family got money." You know? So that's what started me. I started running in stores and snatching, grabbing stuff also. And then it started being for money. Like, you know, once you get into girls, you're like, hold on, I need to go on a date. That's where the train station stuff started in.
Okay, so you start robbing people at 11. Mm-hmm. And that continued.
Yeah.
So you're robbing people. How old were you when you first got caught and arrested?
I first got caught probably like 12 or 13 years old.
Okay, so you had a year or two before it caught up to you.
Yeah.
And then they sent you to juvie?
Yeah, they sent me to juvie. But at first, like, when I say caught, before that I got caught a lot of times. But it used to be like, precinct, did he do it, did he not? You know, and let it go. I felt tough. I came home, bragged. I was in the precinct, you know, handcuffed. You really don't go to jail that young. But at 13, you go to jail. You go to DFY, Spofford.
Okay. So you get locked up, but you're saying that was fun too.
Yeah, it was fun. It like the trials and tribulations of it is never fun, but the recognition is.
Okay.
You get it? Like, in DFY, you fight for your cookies. They give you like a snack every night. And it's always a couple dudes in the house that be like, "Don't eat them cookies. Those are my cookies." And you like, "What? You ain't getting my cookies, they gave this to me. Told you don't eat them cookies." So you end up fighting, you know, and I'm from Flatbush, so my whole area at one point in time was just Crips. Before I even joined the gang, everybody just labeled me as a Crip. "Where you from?" "Flatbush." "Oh, he Crip." So I had to get it in extra. Like, man, I don't even gangbang. What you talking about? Boom, 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 get it in. And that's where I turned blood in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I started fighting them so much that they was like, "Man, you down, man. Come on. All right, we hear you. You ain't even Crip, you blood." And again, you fight for your cookies. There was little stuff like that. That was the trials and tribulations, like the getting punched in the face at a young age. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you like, I really got to fight. And dealing with COs, like nowadays, I'll be like, dang, like, these COs had to be really some ruthless people. Because me now, and I'm still hip if need be, but I'm saying me now, I wouldn't let 2 little kids fight. They used to let us fight. Like, it used to be fight night. Like, Friday, fight night. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna fight for y'all cookies. Y'all gonna, and you gotta look at it. We really used to have busted lips, black eyes, and that was evil. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've always wondered why someone would become a CO. Like what? Because
that was evil.
You know, to sit there and spend your life overseeing people in cages, I never got it.
That was evil, and that's the trials and tribulations. Like, you be like, dang, I gotta wake up today, I gotta fight for my cookies. Or if this dude tell me I can't sit down, I gotta punch him in the face because it's 20 kids in the room and it's only 10 chairs. So the dudes that's sitting on the chairs basically run the house. You know what I'm saying? And it's from little. As you grow up, it's the same thing in every system. So you go from DFY to Rikers Island to up north to the county. It's just the same program from little.
So you're kind of going in and out of jail pretty much.
In and out.
In and out, in and out. And then at one point you become a blood. Mm-hmm. And you take that back to Brooklyn?
Mm-hmm. I take it back to Brooklyn.
And is there a blood sect in Brooklyn at the time? Or is
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bloods in Brooklyn. But more in Bed-Stuy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not really Flatbush.
Not really Flatbush. I went against the grain.
You went against the grain.
Yeah.
So, from what I understand, you used to rob people barefaced. Mm-hmm. No mask.
Nah.
And then I heard you would rob people and then take pictures with them at the club.
That was my way of, it was like tricking the crowd, I would say, because you might rob a dude and the dude just talking, everybody hearing, you hearing, Vlad hearing, yeah, man, he said he's gonna kill Casanova. But when I see you, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? You right? Hey, what's going on? Yo, Vlad, take this picture real quick. Yeah, all right. You was talking like you was gonna do something, but you ain't do nothing. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna put the picture up on Instagram, and everybody gonna be like, no way. No way, this guy's a legend. You know what I'm saying? And just the other day, I was performing at a F and Vodka show, and the dude that got on the stage with me, we really used to try to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? It's on my Instagram. I used to go to East New York, shoot at him, He used to come to Flatbush, shoot at me. I used to go to the club, pop on some of his mans. He used to try to catch me, I'll shoot at him. And I was like, he on the stage with me right now. It's funny. It was funny because when you really live in the life, it's like, it can't be frauded. Like, this is real stuff. Like, and that's why I think most of these rappers is not gonna survive with me around, because I really lived this, what y'all talking about. Some of y'all don't even know what it feels like to be missing, to get a number, a DIN number, you know what I'm saying? To be called inmate, you know what I'm saying? But that's on another note. Go ahead.
Well, and you became the top gangster in Flatbush.
Yeah, because I just think it was because of my dirty work. Not because I was just the toughest. You know what I'm saying? It was just my dirty work. I was always willing to go to that limit. Whether it was putting in work, whether it was a robbery, whether it was this, that, and the third, I was always willing, like, come on, let's do it. And some people didn't want to get in the ride. Some people were like, nah, you know what, you bugging now. So I think it got stamped on me, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think is the worst thing that you went through when you were in that life?
The worst thing I ever went through was...
Because you don't win all the time.
Nah, I don't win.
Nobody in that life just takes wins over and over again.
The worst thing I ever went through in my life, I would have to say, was the hole.
Okay, so let's get into that. So you're doing your robberies, you're doing your crimes, and you're going in and out of prison, but it's not long stretches yet, right?
No.
But then you end up robbing a check cashing place.
Yeah. Oh, you did your homework.
I always do my homework. You're not stepping in this room and it's like, tell me about yourself. I have no idea. Yeah. I did my homework.
Yeah.
So you rob a check cashing place. Were you wearing a mask?
Nah, I did. I had I didn't have a mask on. It was funny because I was looking for a mask, but I didn't have one. So I think I had a hoodie on and I put it like,
Okay.
At that time, that was the thing to do, rob the check cash was the easiest. And I don't know why they gave us the money, because the window was bulletproof.
Right.
But I always used to pull up with like a shotgun. So it was real intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
So they're thinking the shotgun could blast through the
you
window.
Know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Sometimes I used to go in and they used to like, hey, get the hell out of here. You're not, and I just run out. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they just be like, and you get lucky. That day I got lucky actually.
They gave you the money.
Yeah, they gave you the money.
How much was it?
It was probably like $7,500, man.
Okay.
$7,500.
Not that much.
Not that much at all. But to me, then I was rich. I was lit. You know what I'm saying? I was lit. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was in my bag.
So you got your 7,500. How did they catch you?
All right, cool. It was me and Kenny. So me and Kenny, I told him, I called my boy, I was like, yo, listen, I need y'all to come with me. They was like, nah, we doing something, we on the next move. I'm like, all right, fuck that, I need money. Let's get it. Me and Kenny go in there, got the 2 shot, everybody get down, boom.
So it was you and your man, so really it's not even 7,500, it's 3,750.
Nah, it was 7,500 because I always take that.
So he didn't even get a
He
cut.
holding me down.
Okay.
He ain't really. He get what I give him because he the lookout. He holding me down.
Okay,
You're not putting in the work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we go in there, and immediately we got a break. The break is the door was slightly cracked, like they was either coming out to clean or going in to clean something. So I walk in. I'm like, everybody get down. And I'm like, it's not your money. Do not die over somebody else's money.
Right.
So we used to have a trick. The trick was, good robber, bad robber. You'd be like, shoot him, just shoot him. And I'd be like, nah, he just gonna give me the money. You know what I'm saying? So
So you were the good robber.
No, I was the good one. I was the good one. He was the bad one.
Right.
So shoot him. And I'm like, nah, just give her the money. Give her the money. The dude gave the money. So we take off. We good. My dumb ass had a girl like a block and a half away. I run straight to her house. There's money flying everywhere. Boom. I'm just running. Mask on, little like how that little thing, my hoodie like this, just running. And I guess somebody saw me running in the building. So at that time, they surrounded the building, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. I'm in there. I'm just thinking of different stuff I'm gonna buy. I'm a kid. I'm like, shit, it's going down. I'm lit. I'm getting everything.
You're how old at the time?
I'm 19, 18. So I'm just like, I'm lit, 7,500, 18 years old. You think you done hit the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? So I just hear a knock at the door. Boom. NYPD, open up. My heart dropped. I'm like, oh, I start doing all type of shit I saw in the movies. I start burning my my hoodie. I don't know what the hell I was. It's really burning on the stove. I'm trying to burn evidence. None of that shit worked. I'm taking out the shells out the gun, flushing it down the toilet. It's not going nowhere. Like shorty toilet was broke. I'm digging my hand back in there. I'm just all over the place. So she had like a broken what's that? Like a ice cube. It was a Nintendo something cube something.
Yeah.
So I put half of the money there, and I put half of the money in my underwears. So she was like, I gotta open the door, my mother's gonna kill me. Young girl, I'm like, no, do not open it. Fuck that. She's like, Cash, please, they don't know nothing. I'm just gonna tell them nobody's here. But they had to been listening to us before. Like they must have did like a little canvas of the building, just listening to the doors. And I must have been talking shit because I was so hyped. I'm like, 7,500, I'm lit. I'm going out. And you don't got no bills, you don't got nothing, so you just think of the Jordans, movies, parties. And she opened that door, man. She opened the door. Me and my co-defendant was in there. She opened the door. They act like they was gonna talk to her, and they rushed in. Man, oh man. Found a gun outside. I tried to throw, me being dumb, I threw the gun outside the back of the window, thinking like, my dumb ass, they was out there in the back of the window. Like, they caught it. That's what they said. But I didn't even hear it drop. So I should have knew. Like, I didn't hear like a boom. My dumb ass, like, they caught it. He said, you know I caught the gun, right? I saw your hand drop it. You know that, right? And I'm like, I'm just a young, dumb kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck? And then they took me in, and I was like, fuck it. My mom gonna bail me out. That's what made it worse, because my mom had money. And every time, she couldn't really believe this was her son doing this. My son wouldn't do that. For what? I do everything for him. Like, we had an 8-bedroom house in Flatbush. Like, as soon as you turn, we had like, it was a little suburb park. As soon as you turn, that's where Two First and Church was. But my dead-end block was like one of the biggest houses in Flatbush. So every time I used to just be like, Ma, they lying, they set me up. They just blaming it on me because of him. You know, he do that, I don't do that. So she used to bail me out. And it got to the point where I got bailed out for that. I robbed the next one.
Oh, you kept going?
Yeah. Not knowing that my co-defendant already wrote a statement on me. You know what I'm saying? And
they offered him a plea deal to cooperate?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got 6 months probation. I got 8 years. But yeah, I didn't know that. So we are both free on bond, and we're still robbing. Me not knowing that the whole time. So I go again. I do another one. So when I'm doing this one now, I caught it smooth. I caught this guy as he was opening up to check cashing. Pushed him in. All right, get down, open up. I want it all. So it's 3 of us, and he gives us like 15 grand, 15 to 16 grand. My co-defendant, my other co-defendant, not the one that I did this with, my other one, he's still locked up for something else. But he wants the guy to open a safe. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the safe. We got the money. I already start stashing the money in different little spots because I know it's 3 of us now. So I'm stashing money, putting it. I owed you to wear like 2 boxes. Stash the money. So for some reason, God was with this guy because that motherfucker did a magic trick and disappeared. Literally, like, disappeared. We're in the store by ourselves. I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. He like, yo, I'm taking the safe. It was like probably like one of them little safes.
Oh, he wanted to take the whole safe with him?
Yeah. I said, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. While I'm leaving out the door, he pops up from the floor. Like, you ever walked in the street and you see the yeah.
Right.
So he pops up, help, they robbing my store. But I'm already like passing him, running with the money. My other co-defendant gets locked in the store. They beat his ass in that store.
Who's they?
Like the dude family, like,
oh.
I guess the check cashing people lived upstairs. This shit was so amazing. Like, he went down from downstairs, disappeared to the basement. That's what happened, and came out the store through that little basement shit, and was just yelling, and they beat his ass. They, like an hour later, police arrested him. He was like, yo, I'm in a hospital, man. I walked past in the hospital to go see him. But I didn't know he was with police at the time. You know, I'm still young. I look, I see his whole shit all twisted, eyes big, lips big, knots all over his head. I'm laughing, you know, little kid. He like, go, get out of here. Get out of here. But I didn't see his handcuffs. So when I saw his handcuffs, I'm like, oh, he's done. Then I saw like 3 detectives, and then I just left. But that was the end of my check cashing robbery spree, because like 3 days after that, they revoked my bail for the other case and remanded me. I was coming to court, and when I was coming to court, I saw like 2 guys in the back just looking at me. I'm like, Ma, I don't feel right, because my mom always used to go with me to court. I think they trying to set me up again, Ma. You know, I knew what I did, but I was just lying to Mama Love. Yeah, Ma, I think they trying to set me up. Look, them 2 guys, they keep looking at me. I know them. They was from robbery squad. I really did know them. And as soon as I was done with my case, they was like, excuse me, Mr. Senior, can I talk to you for a second? I said, what's going on? Can you put your hands behind your back? You're under arrest for a robbery. I said, Lord, my baby mother was pregnant at the time, like 2 months pregnant. And I was like, I knew I was going to jail. Like, you know, once you've been dealing with the streets, I'm like, they ain't giving me no break this time. So from there, that's what took me away.
8 years.
Yeah. I got 6.5, but then I caught a new charge in jail. So I had to do that.
So you got 6.5 years.
Yeah.
And you're 19?
Yeah.
How did it feel to be a 19-year-old and hearing that you're not getting out until your mid-20s?
It hurt. It hurt because I said, dang. And it hurt so much more to me because I'm like, dang, I just had in there when I was getting sentenced. I'll never forget. The lawyer I got said, listen, you're young. I know you made a mistake. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes in life. Don't make this mistake. He said, you could go to trial. You got 2 robberies. You could go to trial. Hey, one of them, you wasn't there on the scene, whatever. You got away. We really ain't got enough evidence, truthfully. He said, but if you blow any one of these, you know you're gonna get 25 years, right? He said, I'm gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna run it concurrent. I'm gonna give you 6.5 years. He said, you could take this and see your daughter 7, 8, 6, whatever, however that goes. Or you could not and risk to seeing your daughter when she's getting married. That hit me. That hurt me. And no matter how faking I used to fake, like, baby, I got this. I faked it all the way till I got back to my cell. I said, can you give me a second, Judge? I faked it. I went back there. I started kicking, screaming. And then I came back out, and then I took my time. But it really hurt because I was like, dang, I'm leaving my daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even know her to even miss her. I didn't even know what it felt like.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, even now when I come home, it shocks me like, dang, I got kids, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the part right there that stung me, the copping out part.
So you go to prison, but you don't calm down. How many people did you cut in prison?
3 to 4. 3 to 4. That I got tickets on, like paperwork on.
But really, it's more.
Yeah, it's just random. I wouldn't be able to give you a number because it was just so much. It would be like yard fights and stuff, and you just, you know, you just swinging and you just doing stuff like that. So it probably, if you really want to tally it up, probably like 12 the most, I say, 12.
So you were giving people $150s and everything else like that. Did you ever get cut yourself?
Yeah, I got cut.
In the face?
Nah, I got cut on my arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were basically in gladiator school in prison.
Yeah, everybody called it gladiator school. I guess where it get wild at. They call it gladiator school. But yeah, it really wasn't gladiator school. I think people, me stepping into your world would be gladiator school. Me trying to do what Vlad does would be gladiator school to me. I would be like, dang, how you thought of that question? Fuck, it'll fuck my brain up. You stepping in my world would terrify you. Vice versa. Your world, you on a computer, I would not even know what the hell I'm doing. Vice versa. So that's why people try to scare people and be like, gladiator school, oh, it's crazy here. It's not crazy because you are crazy. You know, it's not crazy to a crazy person.
This is what you've been doing.
I've been doing
your
this.
whole life.
Somebody's that's not used to it gonna be like, oh my God, Vlad. Oh, let me tell you this story. Oh my God, dude got cut here and from here to here, and you're gonna be like, damn. But to me, it's like regular. I've been going to jail so much. It wasn't gladiator school because when I came in, I was already certified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid I was to go to jail now, I'll be certified. Like, as soon as I come in, you know, I'm grabbing a phone. This is who got this phone? This is what I'm doing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, what's going on? All right. Dudes will be pulling up, bringing me food, bringing me shoes, bringing me boxes. Yo, you good, Cass? You know what I'm saying? It'll be like a walk in the park for me. But to some dudes, it's gladiator school.
Yeah. So at one point, you get put in the box for 32 months?
Yeah.
Wait, that's what, 3 years almost?
3 years. That broke me.
So you're in solitary confinement with just a little slot?
Yeah,
on
just a little slot you stick your hand through. Yeah.
And you can't talk to nobody? Well, I mean, I guess you could talk to people,
you
but
could
not...
talk like room to room, like, yo.
But you're not
you get
actually...
a bunkie. You get a bunkie too.
Oh, so you have someone in the room with you?
You get a bunkie. But I didn't have a bunkie like that because I would always fuck my bunkies up.
So you were by yourself?
Yeah, and that's traumatizing too. You get a guy, a dude, you coming in the cell with me. That's the first, so you gotta look at it. I've been in there for all that time and I'm running through bunkies. I'm running through white guys, I'm running through black guys, I'm running through Spanish guys, I'm running through Crips, I'm running through homos, I'm running through everybody. Everybody comes to your cell. So you gotta be like, yo, who's that? From the joint. Motherfucker coming there, they leave you again. I repeat, I don't know what they got. I think it's harder than cement on these floors. These concrete floors, like if you slip and hit your elbow, your shit hurting for weeks. So picture you just fighting in there, it's a room smaller than this, like half this size, just fighting a dude forever. Because truthfully, them COs don't even come back. You gotta be, it's to the point you fight a motherfucker and be like, all right, chill, wait, we gonna chill. All right, we gonna chill. But you gotta go. We gonna chill. Unless a motherfucker got a razor in the box. You know, a couple dudes always got a razor. You know, I always had one. And
So you were boofing basically?
Yeah, of course.
Which is putting a razor up your ass.
Yeah, I went to the box for boofing.
Okay.
I went for dope, boofing dope. I got caught. So
what does it do to the human mind to be in solitary confinement for 3 years?
It fuck you up. I cried. I went crazy. I was on meds. I was on mental health medicine. I went fucking nuts. I hated everybody. Hated my family. Hated my mother. I didn't care about nobody. I just said fuck everybody. I blacked everybody out. I couldn't get no visits because they took my visits because I got caught with dope. So they was like, you don't even deserve your visits. So that was the worst stage of my life right there.
And your daughter at this point is born and growing up.
Yeah.
And you can't even see her. So that must have just been killing you.
Yeah, but that was killing me, but I didn't even know my daughter.
Yeah.
See, the crazy people, you can't, and that's why I tell dudes, I just keep it real because you can't miss something that you never even met. Yeah, from little, she came to see me in jail, but you don't got no connection with your kids. That's why I play with my daughters now. My daughter, I play with her. I go out with her. I fight with her. We play Nerf shooting games. I just try to tell her, like, don't lie to me. I just try to be so forward with her because I want that connection. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't missing her. I don't know what I was missing because I was young. Like, we didn't really have a life yet, but I just wanted to be free. Like,
So, and you end up catching another charge in jail?
Yeah.
For what, cutting somebody or something else?
yeah, for dope.
For dope, okay.
For dope.
So you end up doing how many years total?
Like 7 years, 6 months.
Okay, so you get out at what, 26, 27?
Yeah, I get on 27.
What was it like that first day walking outside? Because your life stops. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you go to prison, this is why like I always hear like you could tell how long someone been in prison by their hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see some dude with Jerry curls, oh, he been here since the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like high top fade, oh, he been here since the 90s.
Some dudes brush their hair to the side still in jail. They had me doing it too. But yeah,
So your life stopped for 7 years. You get out, and now you got this whole world that's changed by this time. How hard was it to just reacquaint yourself with life?
At first, when I first got released, like right out the door, I was scared because I was scared that because my other co-defendant, the one I got locked up with last, they took him to the feds when he was getting released. So I said, shit, they might come get me too, but he did a crime other than mine, So I thought it was for the same crime that we did, because we was robbing check cashing stores at the time. So I was like, oh fuck, they coming to get us. But they let me go, and I came home. None of that didn't stop me. I came home, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What's going on? Y'all not robbing no more? What's going on? And they be like, no, we not doing that. We doing other shit. We not doing that. I'm like, what? Y'all not robbing? The fuck? Nigga, what's up? Let's go catch a jukes. That's the name of what we call it, let's go catch a jukes. And they was like, nah, we not doing that, Cass. And I'm like, all right, fucking bunch of pussies. Y'all fucking is pussy. I did the time, I'm not pussy. And that didn't faze me. So I had probably like 4,600 in my account when I came home. Again, I'm leaving young. I'm thinking that's money.
Right.
I'm thinking that's money. Like, I'm really thinking I got at least 2-3 months worth of money. Man, they started saying this was this much, this was that much. I said, what the
inflation
fuck? I was broke within 3 days. So I was stressed. My mom was like, I'm not babying you. You gotta go get a job, da-da-da-da. I wasn't hearing that. Long story short, this what did it to me. I just started gambling, getting lucky, coming out 2-3 bands every day, whatever, and I started getting on my feet. But I was into bad stuff, but I wasn't robbing. But this what really got me. I got locked up for a robbery I didn't do.
Wow. How long after you got out?
2 months. And I didn't know it was only 2 months I've been home till I was right back on Rikers Island. I said, fuck.
Were you on probation then? Or?
I was on parole.
Okay.
I said, fuck. What it is, March? I said, shit, it's only July. I came home in March. I said, oh my gosh, I'm back here. Like, on the trial, y'all.
Welcome back.
I'm like, oh no. I'm seeing a ton of dudes. They like, oh, yo, Cat, you back. Yo, Ape. I'm just sick. My stomach hurt. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell? So I knew the robbery was a bullshit robbery. Like, they probably thought, oh, he knows about it. He has to know about it. So we're going to send him through the system. He's on papers. So he's not going to be released. I'm not going to be released. On papers, when you're on parole, if I get locked, if we both get locked up right now for the pettiest thing, which is peeing, let's say peeing on a corner, you're going to go home. I'm not. They're going to say, no, he got a parole hold. Because anytime you get locked up, they hold you, see if your parole officer want to do something to you. So I had a parole hold. I was sick. I was so sick. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm back here again. Like, I took my freedom for granted. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't even want to be around these niggas no more. So I came home and I called my sister. I'm like, listen, I don't want to hang with these dudes. I don't want to be affiliated with these dudes. They soft. They didn't send me shit while I just did this. And like, fuck, I could have told, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't do this shit. This motherfucker did it, and he looked like, you know what I'm saying? But I held it down. I beat it. I came home. I told my sister, I said, listen, I need a job, man. I need a job. I need a job now. So she got me in with Local 79. So that's where my better days came in at from there.
Your dream wasn't to be a rapper. Mm-mm. You weren't thinking about that shit at all.
Mm-mm.
So how did you end up getting into rapping?
I used to go out with all the rappers in the town, like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause who I was. They used to be like, yo, bring cash through, you know?
For protection.
I don't think protection. I would just think it was like to show me a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do now sometimes. I invite a dude out once until you fuck it up. We're like, he's too crazy. He always arguing with security or some dumb shit. Nah, you stay your ass home. I try to let you have some fun and you fucked it up. So I think that's what it was, because I never experienced nothing. Like, everybody used to be like, oh, Miami. I used to be like, Miami? Shit, how Miami is? You know what I'm saying? How's this? How's Vegas? Boom. And so they just, they invited me, a couple of rappers. Fabulous used to invite me out a lot of times. And anyway, I love the attention everybody was getting. You know, because if you look at a dope boy might have more money than a rapper. You can spend your $10,000 and this rapper don't have to spend nothing.
Right.
And y'all still gonna get the same attention.
Yeah, I think like Jeezy talked about how he got tired of being the dude with the Benz parked outside with the jewelry on, but no one really knew who he was. He wanted the love of being a rapper.
Everybody, I think Big Meech wanted that too.
Right.
He wanted to clean up his money. He wanted to be famous, not in that way. Everybody knew he was that.
Yeah.
He wanted to be famous worldwide.
Yeah, I actually hung out with Big Meech before he got
great.
locked up.
I wish I did too.
Yeah, it was insane. It was absolutely. Actually, Fabulous was there too.
Yeah,
Fabulous and Paul Kane and I think Lil C's and it was some other shit.
Right.
I never seen so much money gets thrown, so many Cristal bottles get handed out.
They said it. They said he was the best to ever do it.
He really was.
Yeah.
So, how did you end up putting together your first? Because first you just had the freestyle.
Yeah, like I said, I used to go to the studio and I used to be like, maybe I could do this. Like, you know, everybody comes up with rhymes. As a kid, you do it until you grow up out of it. You know, some people stick with it, some people don't. So we was in a car and everybody like, yo, just come to the studio. Come to the studio, come on. So then we playing around, me, two girls out there, we all playing around, and we made the freestyle. We just, playing around, just singing like, you know, we just having fun. I said, hold on. This sound good. I'm about to go to the studio. Everybody keep telling me go to the studio. Let me go to the studio. So I lays it down and I start letting people hear it. Like, not like it's me. You know what I'm saying? Just before that. But I lays it down and They're like, oh, you remix Yo Gotti song? That's hard.
That's the down in the DM.
Yeah, down in the DM.
Yeah.
So I got a club offered me $2,000 to come out in 3 bottles. I said, hold on. You gonna give me $2,000, the dude that come to the club to spend $2,000-3,000 and buy 3-4 bottles. I said, shit, I'm rapping. So now I don't know about nothing. I don't know about any beats. I don't know about no engineer. I don't know what's the difference from an engineer to a producer. I don't know about no bars.
Yeah, you don't know how to count bars.
I don't know how to count nothing. I goes and book the studio time. My friend, I'm not gonna say his name. He know who he is. I don't even want to give him no shine right now. But my friend was supposed to meet me at the studio. The one that always used to force me to rap. Like, yo, you should do it, man. I'm telling you, got the energy, got the money. You already got everything a rapper got. You know what I'm saying? So now, I'm just waiting on him. My baby mother's there with me. My son is there. And I'm just in the studio. I'm just like, so the engineer like, you don't have no beats? I'm like, I thought, like, my man was coming. I just blamed it on him. Like, thought he had beats. He like, you gotta bring beats. You know that, right? I'm like, nah, I didn't know that. So he's really laughing at me just like that, like, all right, you booked this session, so you might as well run through some things. I think I got some beats. So he's going through online, he's going through, he's like, you like that? I'm like, nah, I don't like that. He's like, nah, I don't like that. So then I just heard, Don't Run beat. I'm like, at that time, I just got a white gold Sky Dweller. So I really actually just came from the jeweler getting the watch. So I would just like, it was my prized possession at the time. I would just looking at it in the studio, opening it up, closing. I was just thinking like, motherfuckers try to book me for my watch. Everybody getting shot. Like, in my head, it was just like, literally like, it was just a moment, but the beat was on. So I came up with that part first. I was like, if niggas try to book me for my watch, everybody getting shot. I repeated that. If niggas try to book me for my watch, everybody getting shot, but it was empty. So now I'm thinking of scenarios. I'm like, all right, me as a robber, I know. If I run down on you, Vlad, like, yo, give me the money, and you be like, nigga, you, the first thing you can say, you gangster, the first thing a motherfucker do is freeze up or run. And usually, depending on what type of nigga you is, you be like, where you going? Nah, you tried it. You try to rob me, this Vlad, nigga, you don't know who I am? You try to rob me? Here, take that. So that's why I said, fuck boy, don't run. Where you going? Fuck boy, don't run. Then I'm thinking about me bragging. Like, my watch still on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then I was like, hold on, I still need something before that. Then I said, oh, Miami in the drop. Because when I be in Miami, again, you always watching somebody coming up to you or whatever, trying to grab something. So then I said, niggas try to catch me in the drop. Niggas try to book me for my watch. They ain't know I had the Glock. Now everybody getting shot. Fuck boy, don't run. Where you going? And then I came up with the lines after the studio for my verses. But it was so hard to me, I was just happy. And once I made the lines my verses, I was letting people hear it again. And they was like, what the fuck? You did this? And I'm like, yeah. But I didn't know it was gonna go crazy like this.
So has that ever actually happened to you? Has anyone tried to rob you and you pulled out on them?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You would think that most people in the moment, because you were risking your life.
Yeah.
You're risking someone letting off.
Yeah.
You ever been shot?
Yeah, I've been shot.
Where?
In my stomach.
Really?
Yeah. I've been shot by my man.
Your man shot you. Mm-hmm. On purpose?
Nah, we was actually on a little situation, and it was a tussle.
He accidentally shot you.
Yeah.
So this situation is so real because it actually happened to you.
Yes.
And people hearing that are actually
And
hearing
they know.
that.
They know.
They know.
They know. I always get a rundown here and there, and I gotta bust a move, you know.
So you basically just lay the chorus. That first day in the studio. So then you go home, you write. You come back, and you lay your verses.
Yeah.
You finish the song. Then you let Taxstone hear it.
Yeah. I let him hear it. I let him hear it like 2 weeks after because he talked too much shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know from being around him, I always hear him like, man, that shit is trash. Get that away from me. So I was kind of scared to send it to him because I know once I send it to him and he said my shit trash, that kind of lower your hypeness. You want to give up. So, we end up fighting. We always fight, even now. So I waited. I let everybody else hear it but him. Like everybody around me. Girls, I'll be in the car, I just put it on. They'd be like, ooh, who this? Who this 50? This Uncle Murder? I'd be like, nah, this is me. This is me. For real? Oh, nah, this is fire. So long story short, I let him hear it. He was like, oh, you got one. I like this. He said, don't put it out yet, because you need more songs. I listened for 2 days. I said, fuck that. I'll put it on Instagram. I put it on Instagram. I made a video to it. Fuck boy, all right. Where you going? I got like 30,000 views. But to me, 30,000 views was lit because I only had like 10,000 followers at that time. I said, shit, how the hell I get that much views for fucking nothing? You know what I'm saying? Mad likes. I'm like, oh, it's lit. I'm putting this shit on SoundCloud. So I put it on SoundCloud and everybody just started playing it. And I know people don't like me in Brooklyn. Like, I'm the renegade. I'm the person you don't like. You don't want to like me. You know what I'm saying? Now some people like me, but before nobody liked me. Mm-hmm. So when I heard everybody turning up to it in the club, I just couldn't believe it. Like, it touched me. And once they started booking me for clubs, that really had me like, you know what? Fuck all this street gangster shit. I'm going to get money the right way. You know? I'm just going to chill the fuck out and make it work.
So, Taxstone is fucking with Memphis Bleek. Mm-hmm. So he brings you to Memphis Bleek, and Memphis Bleek has the deal, the label deal with Rock Nation. Mm-hmm. So what was that meeting like?
It was cool because I saw Memphis Bleek prior to that. Like I told you, I always used to be around the mix.
Right.
I always been.
So you guys knew each other already?
Yeah, I knew him like prior to that, like 2 weeks before like we brought up the situation. We hanged out, everybody hung out, and it wasn't even on no music tip. Like we just hung out. I really don't like hanging out with people and just talking about music all the time. I just really like to chill anyway. Even now, I'd be like, all right, man, I'll do that for you later. Like, we just having fun right now. Yeah.
So he ends up signing you to a single deal.
3 single deal.
3 single deal.
Yeah.
So you're now, what is it, Warehouse Music Group?
Yeah.
So you get signed to Warehouse Music Group /
And this the funny thing. This the funny thing. It's / Rock Nation. Signed me to 3 single deal with only 1 song.
Yeah. And at this time, you've been rapping less than a year.
I was probably rapping for like 5 months.
5 months. You go and get signed after rapping for 5 months. Uh-huh. People are watching this sick right now. Sick to their fucking stomach. Sick. Who have been rapping for 5 years, 10 years.
Sick.
Now, I'd heard that. Now, at this point, the song is picking up. Mm-hmm. People fucking with the song.
Yeah.
And now people want to jump on the remix.
Uh-huh.
Name all the people that have sent you verses for the remix.
Don Q, Dave East, Fab, Young M.A., White Clef. Remy Ma said she sent hers, and Jada was supposed to send his. He supposed to send his soon.
ASAP Rocky?
Yeah, ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky told me. He told me if I drop it in February, he'll have his verse. So March.
Everyone is trying to fuck with this song right now.
But I listen. The crazy shit is, I met Rocky in one of them jail stories. ASAP Rocky came through jail. I didn't know this. He FaceTimed me the other day, right? And was like, you know who this is? I'm like, yeah, it's ASAP Rocky. Like, why are you playing with me? why are you doing that to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I know who this is? Yeah. Like, you don't remember me? I'm like, no. He said, remember I was locked up with you? Blase. We was in 5 Lower. You know, Mama G to sit. He said, remember you saved my life when you told me not to sit down? Remember the fights we was having with? I said, you was the nigga with the long hair, the perm. And that was crazy.
He didn't have the perm back then.
Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't even know I was with him at all. So then he was like, yo, anything you need from me, let me know. I'm like, all right, if I need you, I'll let you know. He said, yo, I'll jump on that shit too, let me know. I was like, do what you do. Like, I don't press nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And nobody is charging you nothing.
No. Actually, the crazy thing is, I'm here with no money behind my song. They just sent my music to radio. You know what I'm saying? So, all the love I got was just because of me.
It's all organic.
Yeah, organic, like real organic. Like, not like these fake people saying organic because they did underhand shit. Real organic. This is in LA, it's in Tampa, Florida, it's in all these different radio stations just because of me.
You meet Chris Brown's artist. You guys start
we
communicating.
I met him, and then he was like, yo, I'll be back in New York in like 2-3 weeks. Come fuck with me. I'm like, all right, cool. So he sent me some music. I said, yeah, I like it. I'll fuck with it. And when he got here, we went back to the jeweler, and I think we both was getting something clean or something. One of that case. I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. Let's go to the grills. He said he wanted some Jamaican food. He ain't taste no Jamaican food. I was like, all right, cool. So we went to the grills. We got fucked up. And then I didn't. As time went by, I was having so much fun because you'll think, since they from the West Side, you from the East Side, that they not just like us. You know, like if somebody not your skin color, you be like, he's not like me. We different, you know. But they were just like me. Like, they was talking shit. They didn't give a fuck. They was rowdy. They was turned up. They was having fun. They was dancing. I said, shit, I ain't going nowhere. I actually didn't go nowhere. I stayed with them. We went from the basketball gym to the hotel, to the club, to the hotel, to the studio. It was just like ongoing. It was lit. And the crazy thing, and you probably already know this, I was like, yo, what y'all doing? So I call Dougie, I call Lo, I'm like, yo, what y'all doing, Rage? What y'all doing? Let's go to Lost. So I goes there, like, thinking that they just coming. Chris Brown, like, oh, you think you having fun without me? Hell no, I ain't missing no turn up. So I'm like, hold on. He ain't coming. I ain't even going, like, he coming to fuck with me. I said, yeah, that's respected, you know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes out here that you'll give your life for, and they wouldn't even repost your song. You know what I'm saying? And he posted me 2 times, actually. And
so Chris Brown posted your shit.
He posted me dancing with him on Instagram.
Right, yeah.
And then he posted.
Oh, you said who won? You said who won?
Yeah. And he posted me at the club. So it's just funny because even dudes that, like I said, New York rappers, I don't know nobody that posted me. Truthfully, you know what I'm saying? no dude really posted me. I'm like the black sheep in anything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But he posted me. And I ain't asked him, yo, post me, bro. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? He just posted me twice. So I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. We did like 2-3 songs together.
So you go to the studio with Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm. I go to the studio with
And Jewels is there too?
Oh yeah, Jewels came yesterday.
Okay.
Jewels came in yesterday.
So you've been in the studio a couple times with Chris Brown.
Yeah, I've been the whole week. He been here.
Okay.
I'm in the studio with him.
So you guys are doing songs together.
Yeah.
He's jumping on your songs. You're jumping on his songs.
I'm jumping on his song. He's jumping on my song.
How many songs so far?
3.
3 songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you do realize how big of a deal this is, right?
Yeah, of course. And we got a song. It's like an East Coast, West Coast thing. You know what I'm saying? New York thing. It's like, I put it up on my Instagram too. I said I'm riding around with Biggie on me. Niggas try to pull a Diddy on me, but I'm Hove with the Glock though. A Spears with the Sig, yo. Like, so I'm naming like New York rappers, and then Low, which is Chris Brown artist, named like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He said something about Tupac play Suge and get shot, and you didn't hear Chris Brown voice a verse, but his shit is talking about Virginia. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Missy Elliott. Yeah, he talking about Iverson. He talking about Timberland. So now when I do my verse, I'ma just talk about like, you know, the locks and stuff like that. So that's a good song. I really like that one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, you were on Instagram talking about Soulja Boy's a fraud.
Yeah, he's a fraud.
Why?
Because I feel like the reason why I think he's a fraud is because you're the good guy. Why you got rich? Because you was Soulja Boy, Superman. You was the kid's go-to guy. You didn't have to be this gangster. You know what I'm saying? You made millions being Soulja Boy. You didn't make millions being Draco. You know what I'm saying?
But people get older. You can't be a little kid for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but you know, all right. I say this. The way how I really heard the story, it was by mistake. Say that. You see, if I'm gonna tell you, yo, Vlad, I did this, but I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna come in and be like, man, that shit was all cool. Like, this shit was lit. That's how he be acting. You know, like, I think he's doing it for attention.
But you've seen the interview that we did with him?
I'm in the studio listening to some beats. All I hear is boom, real loud. Instantly stop the music. I just hear it. Motherfucker run. I hear do my partner say, man, who the fuck in this crib? A-Rap passed me the pistol. Bam, I look through the door. I see like 3-4 niggas running through the crib. All black, mask on, running through the crib and shit. One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga.
That right there is out of fucking pocket. Pow, 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 pow. Where'd that come from? Like, what the fuck? He's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You like, I don't know how to explain it to you. I just wish like you could understand. So I'm gonna give you a jail experience, right? My neighbor, old guy, he was so calm, he was so smooth. Everybody respected him. Two cells next to me, it was a young dude who always kept playing his music loud. Old head said, yo, listen, turn on your music, man. I'm asleep. Young dude ain't listen for like 2 days. Old head came out and killed him. So I say that to say this. That's when I knew I could be myself and be gangster. Yeah. That's when I knew. You know what I'm saying? You can be yourself and be gangster. I could be in here humping on a girl in front of you, and I still come out and give it to somebody. You know, you can really be yourself. You can laugh. You don't gotta be, look, Draco, like, this is, you living a lie. That's why I'm calling you a fraud. Yeah, anybody could shoot somebody. And my boy Braves told me this the other day. He said, shit, we got a lot of shooters, but are you a killer though? You know what I'm saying? Are you a killer? This is what you put in your mind. He's not a killer to me. When you say killer, he's not it. He's trying to describe himself as a killer. How can you be a killer? Who have you killed?
Do you think the Soulja Boy Chris Brown fight gonna happen?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You think it's gonna happen?
It is gonna happen.
So you talked to Chris Brown about it?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Who you got your money on?
Chris. We coming out to that don't run. He might not, Soulja Boy might not show up. I bet money he might not show up.
Well, let me ask you a question. And this is my stance, and you know, I've interviewed Soulja Boy. I've met Chris Brown here and there. I don't know him though. My thing is this. I totally get why Soulja Boys would do it. You know, I understand the promotion, the money, the this.
Before you saying why would Chris Brown do it, right?
There you go.
You know why?
Why?
Because he really want to whip his ass, and he know he's gonna whip his ass. Motherfucking Chris Brown lift his leg up like this. We in the studio playing around. This motherfucker jumping off of shit, spinning around. Motherfucker know karate,
he's in great shape.
kickboxing. He gonna whoop his ass.
Oh, Chris Brown knows martial arts.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I
mean, I seen him do flips and shit, but I never seen him actually.
Yeah, he know martial arts. He gonna whoop fucking Soulja Boy ass, man. He gonna whoop his ass. It's just no comparison. I'm betting half of my stash on that.
Half your stash.
Half of my stash.
All right. And it was supposed to be what, in Dubai now?
No, I don't. I think somebody else said Dubai, but I think it's gonna be LA or New York.
Okay. You had an Instagram post where you said, rappers leave New York to make names for themselves and try to come back. Better not get caught up in the wrong studio. Were you talking about anyone in particular?
Nah, I wasn't really talking about no one in particular. It's just I see dudes feeling the feeling now. That's it. Like, I see dudes coming out the woodworks. Again, I haven't been rapping for years, so I don't even be knowing these people. See, you just introduced me to him. I asked him before that, who that? He was like, oh, that's OG. I ain't know. But I just see everybody rooting for New York now. Like, I just see it. So don't come back from where you at. Wherever you at, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody that's rapping that left New York, that's who I'm talking about. You could point, you can name any name, and that's who I'm talking about. You left, you've been out for 10 years, you're not from New York. Don't come back here in those studios asking for no feature. That's how I feel, because you didn't stick with it. You had to go out there to get lit. And now, everybody see New York. You got the Don Q's, you got the Dave Easts's, you got, like, the young generations. We know the big dogs already been doing it, the big dogs.
Right, you got the A-Boogies.
Yeah, you got the Don Q's.
Young M.A.'s.
Yeah. Don't be coming asking for no features from me or anybody, because I'm not having it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like you gave up, you left us for dead, and now you coming back because New York is lit. Now you want to feature. That's how they come.
Well, yo, man, listen, you in a privileged position right now, and I know it came easy for you, but it doesn't always come easy. So I just hope, after with this conversation, knowing about you, just don't take where you are right now for granted. As an older dude who's seen a lot of people get to a point, then fuck it up, and go to jail, go to prison, or just do stupid shit, and people stop fucking with them, man. You in a great position right now. Everyone fucking with you, man. Stay out of trouble. Do your thing. And you this is a once in a lifetime situation that you could grow to live off this for the rest of your life. Like I just had, you just met Tresh from Naughty by Nature. You know what I'm saying? They talking about they're gonna have 160 shows lined up already in 2017 already, and then 5,000-10,000 people, stadiums, auditoriums, whatever else. You get them hit songs. You could live off that shit forever
For the rest of your life.
But you fuck it up before it starts, you're gonna be right back where you started, man.
Who you got on the fight?
Who I got on the fight? I don't think the fight gonna happen.
When the fight done, so I could send my check to somebody.
Well, I mean, we just put a video up of Soulja Boy pouring up some lean. You know what I'm saying? So clearly the training ain't going according to plan. And and then we also put up a video of Chris Brown doing like 8 backflips in a row. So if I had to choose somebody, I would choose Chris Brown.
Good choice,
I would choose
man.
Chris Brown.
Good choice, man.
That's what it is, man. Casanova 2 times.
You already know.